So best believe, Azim, Dalton Smith, I will go to UK and whoop that ass.
This is Jonathan Aguilar with Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Jaylan Phillips, 140-pound contender who fights next week, yes, Saturday, which is the 22nd.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to us a bit about that fight.
In this fight right here, I'm fighting a guy 7-0 with 6 knockouts. I'm going in there with a record of 3-2-4, 3 draws with the same guy, Anton Cobb, who's fighting one of my good friends here at the gym. You know, hopefully he can pull off that win against Anton Cobb. But if not, if Anton Cobb beat him, maybe we can run it back for the 4 and I can knock him out. But you know, we're gonna go down there next weekend down at the Thunderstorm Dome, whatever it's called, down there in Long Beach, California, and we're gonna handle business. We're gonna rip them up and we're gonna walk away victorious.
Right, so talk to us about this Anton Cobb situation. I mean, like, this is very rare. You got 3 draws.
Yeah.
How does this even happen? Like, do you think you won all 3?
Personally, I got to give Anton Cobb his respect. I think I won all 3, but I can see how they can give us some draws. At the end of the day, we fought on his stage. Shakur Stevenson was the main event. That's Shakur Stevenson's guy. James Prince was his manager. So they were running the show. I'm coming in at the B side, so they had all the leeway. So of course, if the fight close, they're gonna try to give it to him or make it a draw. They're gonna do everything in their power to not give Jaylan Phillips the victory. So it is where it is. There was only 4-round fights. The last fight was supposed to be 6, but he requested 4 because he knew if it would have went 6, his ass would have been out of there. So it is what it is, man. That's why my record looked the way it looked. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And now it's time to turn it around. Next week, we go to Long Beach, California at the Thunder Studio, and we're going to make it happen.
So, you know, 3 draws, you know, that happens in boxing. Not very often, but, you know, seems like pretty unlucky. But yeah, so, but get the win next week, then what's next for you?
What's next for me is just fighting anybody I can fight. We really only want to fight undefeated fighters, the guys that got a name, guys that's the man in their own promotional company, whether it's a big promotional company or a small one. We want to fight the best guy in my weight class in their promotional company. That way we'll get the respect we deserve, we can get what we want to get to in the sport, and when we get to the top, they can't say I don't deserve it, because everybody else fighting bums, fighting cupcakes, but Jaylan Phillips fighting undefeated fighters, the guy that everybody's scared of, the guy that they want to make the champ. Jaylan Phillips go in there and make him look bad. So that's what we want. We want to keep fighting the best. Ain't no point in going backwards, fighting guys with 3-24 records. We're just going to keep fighting undefeated fighters, and we're going to make it to the top, and we're going to be champion of the world, and I'm going to buy my mama a mansion.
And, you know, I'm from the UK. We've got a couple guys, you know, top contenders. Firstly, Dalton Smith, who's with Eddie Hearn, and you've got Azim, who's a rising guy as well. Have you seen much of those two?
I've seen a little bit of those guys. I really don't too much watch other fighters, you know, unless it's they fighting on that day, because I like to focus on me, focus on how I can improve myself. But I won't smoke with all those guys. Now I'm sitting here with my 3-2 measly record, and I'm talking shit, calling these guys out who's undefeated. But let me tell you what, these guys got big promoters, be getting catered like little babies sitting on their mama lap, little pat getting burped, getting baby. Me, I've been having it hard. So best believe, Azim, Dalton Smith, I will go to UK and whoop that ass.
And, you know, obviously Eddie Hearn's got a lot of the 140-pounders. Any message to him? You know, do you want to get in with any of his guys?
Man, Eddie Hearn, come on, man. I know I ain't the one that they paying attention to right now, but you need to pay attention to me now, because it's soon and very soon we are going to see the king. That gospel song, I'm about to live that. I'm going to that. I'm going to the top. So Eddie Hearn, watch and pay attention, man. All of y'all, everybody who got no 145-pound, 140-pound fighters, I want all the smoke, because I want to be the best. I want to be the best, plain and simple.
Talk to us about your sparring with Shakur Stevenson. How did that go?
Sparring with Shakur Stevenson, it was great work. You know, I got nothing but respect for the man. People see me on my fight hype interviews thinking I'm trying to say I'm the man, and I wish I am the man, and trying to say that I think Shakur ain't shit. I think Shakur is one of the best fighters in the world today. I just think I'm on that level too. And it was great work. We went to good 10 rounds. If it was a real fight, I feel like I won, but like I say, Shakur Stevenson, hell of a fighter. I got nothing but respect to him, hats off to him. Accomplished a lot in the sport. sport, Olympic silver medalist, world champion in multiple weight divisions. You can't do nothing but give him respect.
If he fights Tank, who wins?
That's a good boxing match, man. Tank got the power. Shakur Stevenson, he got the boxing ability. If they fight with gusto, Shakur can get caught slipping. Tank might catch him with something. I don't know. Or Shakur can outbox him the whole fight. But Tank got that motherfucking equalizer.
Is Shakur like the most technically sort of gifted guy you've ever been in the ring with?
That's a good question because I don't know. I don't know if he was injured when we sparred or what, because he wasn't all that to me. So I don't really know. Not that he wasn't all that, is that he's better than everybody. Don't get me wrong. Except the other guy that's on top. It's hard to say, but because I'm that guy too. People just don't know. So it's hard to say. But maybe so. Maybe him or Devin Haney. It's a good question. People think Devin ain't nothing because he got beat by Ryan. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Either him or Devin. But Shakur is hell of a talented fighter, hell of a fundamentally sound fighter.
And you fought Abdullah Mason, who's another great fighter.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people would have fought him was it on his debut?
That was his debut, and let me tell you something. I had 8 amateur fights. I fought him on a week notice. I had 1 pro fight in Mexico versus a guy 3-21. When I fought Abdullah Mason, I wasn't nowhere near ready, and there ain't no respect to him saying he wasn't to beat me. But I tell you what, if Jaylan Phillips had a full training camp, had the right team behind him, I would have won that fight.
So do you think maybe one day you'll run it back?
You damn right. Abdullah Mason, hell of a fighter. Respect to your whole team, your whole family. Hell of a dad you got. Hell of brothers you got. Hell of a team you got. But I want that rematch. I'm coming for it, and I'm trying to prove it that I deserve it by fighting these undefeated guys. I have to win. I have to win spectacular. I don't go for knockouts. I just try to win. But once I get to where I need to get, you best believe I'm coming for that ass.
Jaylan, just tell the fans who want to tune in next week what they can expect from the fight.
It's gonna be on the Marv Nation card. That's the card where Regis Prograis fought Zepeda for the title. What they can expect is Jaylan Phillips putting on a masterclass of boxing, using that jab, ring generalship, doing what I want, and just walking away victorious. I don't promise knockouts because that's not who I am. I'm not a one-punch knockout fighter. I'm a boxer. I work hard as fuck. I average at least 45 rounds in the gym a day, so that's what I do. I go in the ring and I go to win. I don't go to put on a show, I go to win. So you can expect me to win.
And where do people follow you?
You can follow me at Jaylan K. Phillips, that's JaylanKPhillips on Instagram, or Jaylan Keon Phillips on Facebook.
Jaylan, appreciate it, and good luck with your fight.
Thank you, brother. You have a good one, man.